Hello and welcome to another TCG unboxing video here on the ArxP channel. I'm Alex, and for today's video, it's a little bit special. We're not necessarily opening a box or booster box or packs of any particular TCG this time, but if you're familiar with MTG or Magic the Gathering, and you're even more familiar with their release products called Secret Lairs, today I have a set of Secret Lairs, my first time buying them, that I will be unboxing for you all to see. And for this set of Secret Lairs that got me to buy them, as you can tell, it was the PlayStation crossover. So today we have the two God of Wars, one for the Greek Saga and one for the Norse Saga. We have Horizon, and we have Uncharted. And as a bonus, because I bought these four and I, obviously spent enough money, Wizards of the Coast included a Twisted Metal version of Sol Ring, which I do know is a very popular / almost essential commander card. I'm not a big Magic the Gathering player myself. I do dabble. I play Magic on Arena, and I have collected some cards. Specifically, when the Final Fantasy set came out this past summer, I was big into collecting those, and so this is kind of my further kind of investment into physical Magic product with these crossovers, because as you might be aware, and in case if not you're new to the channel, I'm a big PlayStation fan, starting way back with the PS2. And so a lot of these franchises, obviously God of War starting on PS2, and then Uncharted on PS3, and then Horizon on PS4. Definitely, these are franchises that I really enjoy the games a lot, and just PlayStation overall. And so when they came out with these Secret Lairs, I just had to get my hands on them. Unfortunately, by the time I got through the Secret Lair website's checkout process, I was not able to order the Ghost of Tsushima set, even though I was very interested in those cards as well. But both the foil and non-foil editions were already sold out. So we went with these. I guess being honest, I did get Uncharted kind of as a backup to qualify in order to get this Twisted Metal Sol Ring. So without further ado, let's get into it. And with that, let me go in the order in which these games came out to kind of get a little bit of a flavor there. But I did see they have these nice kind of pull tab design. First time letting a rip. This contents contains 5 traditional foils. Let's get into it. Zeus, your son has returned. I bring the destruction of Olympus. Great quote to see. Open this up. Have this PlayStation theme. Thank you for being part of the Secret Lair kind of insert, making sure that stays all nice and open. Here we go. Wow. These do look nice. Look at that. Kratos God of War. Honestly, when I saw the art, that was kind of the main motivator to get this. I do know some of these are kind of reprints. Some cards here, Battle Olympus reprint of World at War. I assume if you're familiar with Magic, you'll just know what these original cards are. So you can just enjoy the art here, like I am. The Blades of Chaos Bond is Rite of Flame. Hades' Grip is Sulfuric Vortex. And Kratos' Rage is Pyrohemia. Look at that. Looks very nice. Oh, wait. And then we have a 6 card. Yeah. Calliope Song. Seething Song. Very nice. Instant. 2 in a red. Get 5 red. On here, they said there was 5 foil cards. So, hold on. Maybe we can reread that. Oh, just says 5. Okay. So maybe generic printing, not so great. We'll move on to the Norse Saga now. Sequel. I know this isn't in order, but I do feel like keeping the God of Wars together makes the most sense. Death can have me when it earns me. Great quote. Another same kind of insert, being PlayStation themed. There we go. Kratos, Stoic Father. I do think the some of these cards are mechanically unique, so they're not necessarily reprints, but they are cards, which I do hear. I do hear the feedback from the community, even though I'm not big into Magic, that they prefer not to have these, especially when they're so limited print, which I do agree with, generally speaking. I don't think you should hide cards kind of behind these limited drops. We have a Trace Impulsive Sun. Mimir's Ancient Wisdom, which is a reskin of Teferi's Ageless Insight. Freya, Queen of the Valkyries, which is a reprint of, excuse me if I butchered this, Eros, God of Victory, and Unbreakable Formation. It's very nice. Like I said, love the art. Keeping the inspiration. We're going to have to push some of these back to make space. Got 2 more sets and then that Soul Ring to open. All right, Uncharted next on PS3. Sic Parvis Magna, of course. I'll be honest, I don't speak Latin. I forget what that means. Something about greatness. Which is something I dearly lack because I'm struggling to open this pack of cards. That Nathan Drake Treasure Hunter, very classic looking art. Kings Bay Clock Tower, which is a reskin of Midnight Clock. Eldorado Sarcophagus, which is the Whip of Erebos. Chain Reaction, which I believe is actually its own card in Magic, so it's just kind of a reskin out of itself. And then Passionate Archaeologist. We got Chloe there looking nice with the exploding. Oh, and then we have another card, excuse me. Expedition Map. Looks nice. Running out of room here. We're going to have to stack these a little bit. I'd like to say I'm not showing respect for, or disrespect for Uncharted there, but we just got to make some room. Here we are with Horizon. I didn't get a clean rip on that, but that's fine. The strength to stand alone, Aloy, is the strength to make a stand. Go. Now this is really the set of cards that I mostly wanted. I mean, besides Ghost of Tsushima, when I saw the Horizon art, or take on the art, I thought it was very beautiful, and so I just had to get this. Luckily, it was still very much in stock when I got to check out. Like, look at that. Aloy, Savior of Meridian. It's so beautiful. Farseek. The art's... Sorry if I'm not speaking that much. Just these I love. The FAS-BOR7 Horus, which is a reskin of Blight Steel Colossus. Regala's Wrath. Tarian Soul Cleaver. Thunderjaw, which is a reskin of Meteor Golem. And Growth Spiral. Draw a card. Wow, look at that. Great, we will have to push these aside just a little bit. Excuse me, Kratos. Make room for the Thunderjaw. What if we saw a PlayStation crossover where Kratos had to fight a Thunderjaw? That'd be sweet. Make it happen, but not like All-Stars Battle Royale. Shout out, if you know, you know. Okay, and last but not least, the Commander Staple Soul Ring. Oh, no quote for this one. Interesting. Maybe show a little disrespect to Twisted Metal? I don't know. One last time, thanks for being a part of Secret Lair with the PlayStation symbols. And there we go. In a wax paper instead of a plastic casing, we have the foil Soul Ring. Look at that. 1 mana, and then tap, add 2 colorless. Look at that. Looks great. I mean, I guess you all out there might know more. Wow, was like, why would it be this? Honestly, there's so many more things that could have been the Soul Ring, a la like something like Nathan Drake's ring that he has in the games. So it is interesting to find this as a vehicle to include Twisted Metal, but it is important as part of PlayStation history. So maybe they just wanted to tap into everything, right? Everything from PS1 up until the current gen PS5. So there you have it. Those are the secret layers for PlayStation crossover I managed to order. Hope you enjoy it. Let us know in the comments down below. If you want to see more of this stuff, obviously we do a lot of different TCGs on this channel, including Riftbound, Gundam, Lorcana, Pokemon, and so let us know if there's one in particular you want to see. If we get more product, we'll definitely try to get it recorded and uploaded for your guys' enjoyment. Like and subscribe, and until next time, take care.